Well, yesterday we completed our Mindful Creative Retreat, a beautiful 5-night retreat here in Murray, and it was honestly one of the most amazing weeks I've had in a long time. It was really, really good, and it's reunited me with a lot of my passions, one of which is cycling. And this morning I've got up nice and early and I've decided to come out for a little cycle. But not only am I going out for a cycle, I'm also going to take my photography gear with me and do some mindful photography along the coast. There's a lot of stuff I've become aware of again this week, a lot of things I would love to share with you all, and I think today is the perfect opportunity to do that. So I'm going to get my bike ready and we're going to head along the coastal path to many of the locations that we were fortunate enough to enjoy this week. And I'm going to share a lot of what we learnt with you, a lot of what I rediscovered, but on top of that we're going to obviously do some photography at the same time, as I say. So I used to love cycling and I have not been out on my bike nowhere near as much as I would have liked to have been the last few years. So I'm so excited and happy to be reunited with this thing and to get going and enjoy the beautiful outdoors once more. I don't know if any of you guys have been noticing this year, but the colours in nature just seem to be so much more vibrant than normal. I thought it was just me, but during this week everyone's been saying, look how green the grass is, look how green the leaves are, and look how yellow and vibrant the gorse is. There seems to be so much more vibrant colours in nature this year than normal. And then last night I watched a video of this astrologer that I follow, who I mentioned in one of last week's videos, and she was being interviewed and she was talking about when she's out in nature at the moment, she's just so mesmerised by the colour. She's going around with her friends and going, look at the greens, look at the gorse. She's just having the exact same experience that I'm having this year, and it is so beautiful. And they're saying that the light right now, which of course photography is all about light, the light that's streaming into the earth right now is this beautiful, lovely, very pure white light, different to the yellowy light that we've maybe been used to in the past. And I'm not going to go into detail about all of this because it's very spiritual and out there, and I know not all of you are going to quite understand it, but if you are out in nature doing photography, which I know most of you will be, look at the colours right now, because they are exquisite. They are so vibrant and so beautiful, and that is what I'm hoping to incorporate into my photography today. In 10 minutes I'll be at this beautiful spot of geology that I used to photograph and enjoy a lot when I began my photographic journey, and I'm hoping I can get some images for my geology project while I'm there. But today I'm going to be focusing on the seaweed colours, the rock colours, the colour of nature. And while I'm cycling through all this beautiful gorse and this beautiful greenery, it's just reminding me how beautiful the colours are right now. And if you haven't been out to notice them, get out and notice them, because it is so beautiful. Spring is so much more vibrant this year than I think I've ever seen it, and it is just so lovely to enjoy. So lovely. What a beautiful morning it's turned out to be, and I've arrived at that lovely spot that I'm really excited this morning to do photography at. So this behind me is this beautiful rock called the Red Craig, and I used to climb up that a lot when I was a child, and there's a beautiful pool of water underneath it that I used to do a lot of photography of when I first began my photography journey. But it's been a long time since I've actually come to this specific spot, so this morning I thought it'd be nice to come here to relax, to unwind, to spend an hour or two here just enjoying, trying to continue this geology project and see what sort of images I can come up with. And right now is so beautiful because a lovely sea thrift has come out. So I'm going to find a nice spot with a nice cluster of sea thrifts and do some sensual work, take some deep breaths, tune into this location, and then I'll get out my camera and begin the process of taking some photographs. So what I'm doing here is an exercise that I posted on my channel on Friday evening. So if you want to learn how to do this, I'd recommend going and watching that video. I'm taking some deep breaths. My eyes are closed and I'm just listening to the sound of the sea moving around me. Now, before I closed my eyes, I was already consciously aware of about 3 things that were really speaking to me. But as I allow myself and my senses to connect more deeply with what's going on around me, and specifically the movement of the water, which I'm sure you can hear right now because it's pretty loud, when I open my eyes, it should open up even more photographic opportunities. Wow. Wow. Do you know when you've had your eyes closed for a wee while? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, your awareness of light, it becomes so heightened. Oh wow, and the sun's just come out as well, which is making this even more. Wow. From a photographic perspective, I'm seeing so many photographs right now, but I'm not sure if they're actually going to make good images in the light that we currently have. But the sea is so much bluer than it was before I closed my eyes. The seaweed is just like the colour. And then you've got the beautiful wet rock over there and the dancing fairies and light. Is it iridescent light they call it? I can't remember, but flying or flittering there. Oh. Before I get my camera out, I'm just going to eat some conscious organic raw chocolate. If you watch Nigel Damson's channel, you'll know that he sits and eats an apple before he does any photography. I'm probably not quite as healthy, but at least this chocolate's much healthier than your normal chocolate. And as it's called conscious chocolate, and I bought it in a spiritual shop, hopefully it will help me connect even more deeply to what's going on around me. And the one that I've bought is also the love potion. So hopefully I'll fall even more in love with the landscape around me. Oh my gosh, that is strong. Shared with you some of the images that I've taken so far, and I'm loving this experience. And I think the thing that's drawing me in most is this rock here, which is the Red Craig, the big rock that I used to climb up when I was a child, and we used to sit on top of it and watch the cruise liners pass in the summer months. And coming back here as an adult and reconnecting with it, it's so exciting to do, and I'm trying to allow my imagination to run wild, because this week we've done a lot of writing as part of this retreat. And we've been getting really in depth about sort of metaphors and similes and trying to explain things and what they remind us of. And this rock, especially this part here, is reminding me so much of an elephant's skin. It's a similar colour, you've got that dryness to it because it's a very nice dry day, and then you've got the cracked appearance that, you know, elephant skin has. And yeah, just sitting here and kind of connecting with this, it's yeah, a really, really beautiful experience. And I'm really trying to hone into the different shapes within this rock and trying to find compositions that really showcase them to their best. And as you'll probably notice, I've taken off my socks and shoes. I've pretty much spent as much time as possible this week barefoot, and it's really helping me connect more deeply with my subject matters. And walking along here and feeling the rock on my feet, oh, it's just such an amazing experience to connect with it. To these millions of years old. I did say thousands in my last geology video. These are probably millions of years old. Just to connect with them is amazing, and yeah, being barefoot allows me to do that. And what I love is it goes from this beautiful cracked elephant skin into this completely different shapes and patterns over here that yeah, are just so different. They're almost like there's these little inlets and holes within the rock that just have a completely different feel to them. And to have all of that in such a short space, like, you know, I could literally spend all day here and not be able to capture it all. There's just so much. But yeah, just to be able to appreciate the time that I do have here today, really connect with it and take images of what I'm seeing. It's such a lovely experience. And I've got it completely to myself, which is even more beautiful. Oh, I just love this. Absolutely love it. Well, I feel like this video has been quite long. I'm not sure how the photographs have turned out. I've literally just been snapping away and hoping for the best. But I've got to say that being out here this morning, just really connecting with nature in as many ways as physically possible, and just lying here and just enjoying it. And right now it's windy, just feeling that wind on my skin, it's amazing. Even if the images this morning haven't been great, just going for a cycle, getting that blood pumping through the body, coming here, deep breathing, closing my eyes, walking around barefoot and doing photography at the same time, and filming and videoing and articulating everything that's going on in my head. It's been an amazing morning, and just to do more of this geology project. Like, I don't know if any of the images I've taken this morning are going to be good enough to make it into my final portfolio from this project, but that doesn't matter, because really all that matters is the experience. The experience of being out in nature with your camera. You just cannot beat it. It's so good. And now the sun's coming out again and I just feel, wow, it's so nice. Yeah. I hope this video in some ways is going to inspire some of you just to get out. You don't have to do all the stuff that I'm currently doing to connect more deeply with nature, but if you feel called to do it, I would recommend you do, because it does really help you to connect. And I can't wait, I'm looking forward to, should I say, doing more of this stuff in the field with people moving forwards through workshops and retreats and all that kind of stuff, just connecting people more deeply with nature. And there's just a reminder there that I have my next mindful photography workshop here on this coastline in July. If you're interested in coming along, you can head down to the description box below for full information and to book your place. But yeah, as always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching. Get out and enjoy nature. And be creative at the same time. You won't regret it. I look forward to seeing you all again next time.